Hey,
Welcome.
everybody.
Well, hey, Mike.
Hey, Jason.
What are you doing here right now, live?
I'm talking to you, my good friend.
You know, you're not just talking to me. You're talking to everybody hopping in right now. We got 10 minutes. We're just sitting here, excited for tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? We'll tell you about that as more people trickle in here. And we thought, let's just hop on for 10 minutes.
We're going to hop on for 10 minutes, take a few questions, say what's up to everybody, and toot the big announcement.
And what's up, everybody?
What's going on back there, producers? There's a lot of sound.
Mute your computers back there.
I thought we were professionals over here.
You thought we were professionals, Mike?
I thought they were professionals.
Okay, that's fair. I do hold you guys in higher esteem than us.
So let's start off with the announcement. If you haven't heard the podcast today, the Fantasy Footballers podcast, number one, shame on you.
Shame on you big time.
Shame on you. Number two, not shame on you. Just listen to it at your own leisure.
But number three, and most important, we had a big announcement. Juju Smith-Schuster, big fan favorite of our show, A Star Is Born, has invited us to his Celebrity League, which we will be hosting the draft of tomorrow live. So you want to check that out. That is 11 a.m. Pacific,
Yes.
2 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Ninja's in it. Tim the Tatman is in it. Carl Anthony Towns, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron,
Yeah.
who, look, reports may or may not say that he is drafting shirtless.
You're right. May or may not, cannot confirm or deny.
I'm just saying if I were Zac Efron, I would be drafting shirtless.
Russell Heater wants to know, where is Antonio Brown? Yeah, if you haven't heard the news.
Look, come on.
Nobody knows
Anson.
where Antonio Brown is, and that should make for great HBO television
Oh, my
on
goodness.
Hard Knocks.
In 2 weeks, when we get to actually see behind the scenes.
When they go, where that will be fascinating.
I mean,
let's answer some questions here, and then we'll get into the announcement again. We've got a couple minutes. We're just doing this 10 minutes.
yeah, we just really wanted people to hear the announcement, join in, do some live streaming. What is happening here? What is happening?
Oh,
Is
Andy
that
is
mic
in.
on? A new.
If this mic is this mic not on?
You
It
have a
is
new
on?
challenger.
Mike, your
What is
Mike,
happening?
your mic is so disgusting.
That is battle damage that I have earned, that I wear with great pride.
Have you ever seen the side of my head?
All right, Andy,
Anybody?
since you're new in here, Nicholas
What is happening?
Junker wants to know, do you think it's smart to draft 3 running backs in the first 3 rounds?
I think it's fine. I mean, if you're maybe in a position drafting a more risky pair to start the draft, I look at depth at the running back position is highly important. I probably draft a couple running backs if I'm in that boat. You just take best available player next.
Here's something that according to Fantasy Football Calculator, everyone is different, but this
This is so weird.
I know
It's the weirdest thing
it's
ever.
psyching me
Jason's
out.
on my left.
But
A
this
pull
is
muscle.
this is something that could legitimately happen to you. You're at the top of the draft. You're at pick number 2. You go Christian McCaffrey. You come back. You get Damian Williams and then Kerryon Johnson. You could start your draft that way. Jason, would that excite you?
Yeah, I mean, the reason that I would be willing to take 3 running backs is if the draft falls to me in a way where I feel like I've got 3 studs. Because at that point, I'm going to be pretty I'm not going to focus on the depth of running back. I'm going to load up on wide receivers, have a lot of options. So I think it's a strategy that can work. It's not one that I usually employ, though. Let's see. I saw this or that. It was Robert Woods or Amari Cooper.
I like Amari.
Woods.
I like Amari more than Woods.
And I will take Woods.
I will
one
take
of my guys.
I will take Woods as well. I think you don't have the same week-to-week ceiling as Amari Cooper with Robert Woods, but with that floor being 2 stories up compared to Amari Cooper's, I'd prefer
think
It's
that.
just different because, like, Woods never gave you a great game last year.
In
From what I can
general.
remember from the consistency charts, you never got a game that finished in that
Yeah, you never
winning week. So you're not
Yes.
going to win a week with Robert Woods, but you're not going to lose a week with Robert Woods. You can win a week with Amari Cooper, or more often than not, you can lose a week with Amari Cooper.
Woods did have 2 weeks last season where he was the number 2 wide receiver. So
I
a
would
few,
call
not
those week-winning weeks.
right, but not as many as Amari Cooper.
Are you looking at Derrick Henry's consistency
Derrick
chart?
Henry's? No, Robert Woods in week 3 and in week 16 was the number 2.
I didn't even see any guffaw about that.
I have not,
how did your timeline
because
not
I
explode?
called myself out on it.
All right.
I got away with got away with murder there. All right.
We got. Let's see. Someone says my name's Mike. Please say hi to me.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Zeke at 107, if possible.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are we all? Or I'll speak for myself, and then we'll go around. I will still take Zeke 4.
Yes, that's where
You know
I'm
what?
taking.
It's kind of. Let's just analyze this for a second. Is that kind of dumb?
Because
take
we
Zeke
won't
at
take
4?
Gordon, or
No, just like if you're gonna take Zeke at all, why not take him where you think he belongs? Why
Fair.
put him at the end of the 4?
Here's
Ooh,
why.
you're mitigating risk. If he misses time, that number 4 pick sucks. If he doesn't miss time, that number 4 pick
But-
sucks because if you believe he's the 2 or the 1.
but the reason, like, I believe he's the one. I have him as the 101 if he was
why
in
not take
camp
him
right
then?
now. So why not take
why
him? Is
take
because
him at, more so? Why take him at 4 and not 1?
because
in that
David
boat?
Johnson versus Saquon Barkley. That's why. Because the choice is: do I take the risk and lose out on Saquon, or lose out on Christian McCaffrey or Kamara, or do I take the risk and lose out on David Johnson? There's a tier break there where
So
I think
take the risk and lose out on Saquon, or take the risk and lose out on David Johnson.
right when I'm taking the risk on Zeke, what am I giving up if I'm wrong? And I would hate to
I
be
think
wrong
if you're
and give
wrong,
up on Zeke.
Yeah,
or
I
give up on
think
Saquon.
ultimately, if you're wrong and you take Saquon at 4, though,
yeah,
you're screwed. I mean, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Like
but
if
that's
you
the
if
rationale.
you miss, yeah, if you take Zeke at 4 and you miss because he's out for half the year for some reason, he holds out forever. You're up a creek.
And a reminder: if you're just joining us and you missed the big announcement, we were invited by the star who was born himself, Juju Smith-Schuster. We are playing in a celebrity league with him and some top-notch guys like Ninja, Tim the Tap Man, my personal favorite, Zac Efron. But we're playing in a sleeper league, and we are going to be here live streaming that, giving you play-by-play
A
commentary.
whole draft tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
hours.
cannot wait to
11 a.m. Pacific time.
When we disparage
YouTube,
the picks of celebrities that we're in the league with, that's gonna be awesome.
It's
Let's see.
tomorrow.
Zac Efron.
tomorrow here 2 Eastern, 11 Pacific.
That's right.
And
right
then,
here
so
on YouTube.
We'll get out of here on one more question. We're going to go. I'm just trying to randomly select here. Oh, Clark Moi.
I saw the same question. I literally was scrolling
Seriously?
through. Is this the Ertz?
No,
Kelsey?
this is Woods or Cup in a dynasty.
Well, same person. He's got 2 questions. Let's answer both.
That's amazing.
What is yours?
I will take Cooper Cup.
I will take Cooper Kupp.
I didn't hear the question. What is your question? What is the question you have from him? Cup or what?
Or Woods in a dynasty.
Yeah, no, I would go Cup as well. We were
Yeah.
talking about that earlier, and then his other question was, if you take Kelsey, would you be willing to take Ertz at the 2-3 turn?
No, I'm not doing that. Look, there was a time, there was a year where if you had Gronk and Jimmy Graham and you played those 2 every week, you would have dominated. But when you take 2 tight ends, you have literally no flexibility because your flex is now Zach Ertz.
And no depth at running back and wide
That
receiver
too.
where you need multiple pieces.
Did you sit over there because you felt like it would be empty
Brooks,
without? Like
I was
that's kind of the most
instructed.
important spot.
I was produced.
Asked Mike to sit there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, I would never ever choose to be here unless I had to be here. It's a
Okay.
very uncomfortable seat. There's a lot of weird.
Wait, hold on. Now it's going too far. Why is it so uncomfortable?
Because just knowing like the weird
left and the right?
like the butt stuff you've
Hey,
done
dude.
over here.
Look at this.
Yeah. I don't think that's getting
that's
picked
just
up. That's just
no.
beard.
It's getting picked up because it's a giant brown stain on the end of your microphone.
And like half of the filter has been ripped off.
Can't spend some of our support from the patrons on
No, look, my
these
takes
things really.
my takes are so hot that
Oh,
microphones
fire.
melt.
I love it.
So that'll do it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting
This
the show and listening to the
microphone stinks.
Listen, it might. I won't argue with that. Make sure you join us tomorrow, 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific.
And again, since we're streaming a bunch of places, it's worth saying before we sign off, we'll be on YouTube, we'll be on Twitch. That's where
Yes.
you'll be able to see. I guess we'll see it on all these places tomorrow too.
Right,
Right,
wherever you are right now,
if you're
All right,
watching
subscribe
never
and
mind.
click the
Never
notification.
mind. Just tune in tomorrow.
But we'll see you tomorrow. Listen to Friday's podcast. Goodbye.